Hey, good Friday morning to you. Every Friday's a good Friday morning, most of the time, I would imagine. Morning coffee with TALTOA, TGIF, on this Friday, April the 28th, the last Friday in April, the last Friday before my birthday. Yeah, it's next week. We'll talk about it when it gets here. It's not important anymore. You get to a place in your life, an age, where birthdays just don't mean anything. You know, are you there yet? Just means you're older, and then you start realizing sometime that yeah, you're older, but not so much. You know. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Hey, glad you joined us on this Friday morning. My name is Mike. I'm your host. This is Morning Coffee with TALTOA. We get together every Monday through Friday morning, 6 a.m. Central Time. Keep that in mind, Central Time. Podcast, YouTube, however you want to absorb the content. YouTube video, you can find our YouTube channel. If you're listening to podcast, the audio version, find our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Freight Broker TV. And if you are watching it on YouTube and you want to get the podcast, well, just do a search for Morning Coffee with TALTOA using your favorite podcasting app, and it should show up. Thinking it will. I need to check that, I guess. But anyway, yeah, we're there. Also, we do a podcast, a regular podcast, about 30, 45 minutes long, 30 minutes generally. Can go over, but we do one of those every week, too. And that is the FBTV podcast. You can find that on your favorite podcasting app, too. And let's not forget TALTOA. TALTOA. Matter of fact, TALTOA, we are a training and consulting firm. We work with freight brokers, people new to the industry wanting to start a freight brokerage, maybe want to start as a freight broker agent, which we recommend. Trucking companies wanting to learn how to get their own freight, their own customers. You know, you're making more money if you're working direct with the customer. When you start using these dispatch services and brokers for all your loads, well, you're just giving away money that you could be making easily. You could be putting that money in your pocket. Just got to know how to do it right. You know, just got to know how to do it. Anyway, TALTOA, you can check our website out, TALTOA.com. And while we're on the topic of the TALTOA website, just a heads up, later today, this is Friday, April the 28th, later today, probably this evening, I'm thinking 6, 7, 8 o'clock Central Time, our site is going to crash. Yeah, on purpose. We're taking it down. We're going to rebuild it from scratch. So if you go to TALTOA, if you're watching this video and it's Friday night, early Saturday morning, be it Friday night, April 28th, Saturday morning, April 29th, early, and it's not there, well, that's why. All right? It will be back shortly, so keep that in mind. All right, this week we've been talking about the 5 freight broker habits that can guarantee a broker success. Started out Monday talking about prospecting, Tuesday making sales calls, time management on Wednesday, relationship building yesterday, and today we are going to be talking about customer service. Kind of sounds like a no-brainer. The customer service, that along with a personal relationship, you're gonna have a customer for life. They will come to you all the time. What you're trying to do with relationship building, customer service, is your customer, that individual you talk to on a daily basis, the one that makes their freight available to you, their company's freight available to you. You want to become their go-to guy. They get a load they need help with, they call you. Before they do anything else, they call Mike or whoever. You know, you want them to call you. That way you get first shot. And you're going to be able to, you're in a better place for negotiation. If you got a relationship going, it's always easier to negotiate with somebody that knows you and likes you. Okay, that's a no-brainer. You got a buddy trying to sell a car, you're going to get a better deal if you know the guy and you're friends with the guy rather than somebody you never met. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's the whole idea here. Now, what is customer service? Customer service is communication. Bottom line, communication. When everything's going right, yeah, it's easy to pick up that telephone. Hey, everything's good. But when things start going south, that's when some people get a little antsy about picking up the phone. Good customer service requires you to pick up the phone and give your customer that information. Understand that your customer, that person sitting behind that desk that you deal with on a day-to-day basis, the one that's making the freight available to you daily, they can get fired for the mistakes that they make or that you make. And then all of a sudden you're working with somebody new. Maybe they don't want to work with you. So it's in our best interest to really take care of that guy or gal, as the case may be. What am I talking about? Let's say we're doing a load confirmation. All right, we get the load confirmation from the customer. Maybe they put on there that the load's supposed to pick up tomorrow, Saturday. Tomorrow, Saturday, is going to be the 29th. Maybe the load's going 500 miles. All right, you see that. You pick up the phone, or deliver, I should say, not pick up. Let's pick it up today. Maybe it's delivering tomorrow, the 29th. You need to pick up the phone and call your customer. You know, hey, Jim, you got this delivering tomorrow, Saturday, the 29th. 9 times out of 10, they're going to back up and go, oh, wait, no, make that Monday. What's happening, you're going to be doing this too as a broker. You're thinking, okay, this load's going 500 miles. They can deliver it tomorrow. You're not thinking about tomorrow being Saturday. You see what I'm saying? You're just thinking, okay, can deliver tomorrow. Today's 28th, okay, the 29th. If that truck was to get there and you did not bring that up, customer service, to your customer that, hey, are you sure this can deliver tomorrow, Saturday? And that truck had to sit there all weekend. You're going to have a bad day Monday, a real bad day. And yes, your customer gave you the wrong date. It's going to be on them, but it's going to be on them because of you. You see what I'm getting at? Your customer, you want your customer to trust you, to know that, hey, you're taking care of them. They can trust you with their freight. You're going to catch things. Trucking happens. Everybody gets that. But there are things that you can do to protect the load, to protect the customer, even the carrier. Believe me, I've been in those situations as a driver where I got to a destination on a Saturday and I couldn't unload because somebody somewhere did not double check. You see? And the driver I had to sit there all weekend. I'm not a happy camper if I've got to. And usually when that kind of stuff happens, you're in the middle of nowhere. No truck stop. It's just a quick pick somewhere where they'll let you back up and there you are. And back in the day, there was no TV reception either. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Customer service. You want to build up that customer service with that personal relationship so the customer knows that individual you talk to on a daily basis, they know you. You are going to take care of them. Now, let me give you one more piece of advice here. You got this relationship going on. That individual you talk to that's been in charge of shipping at that company, maybe someday they decide to take another job, a better job at another company. Guess who they're going to call? Yeah, they're going to call you because they know they can trust you. What do you think they're going to talk about to the new guy that they're training to take over their position at the former company? Use Mike. He will take care of you. He's a good broker. See what I mean? All right. Hope that helped you out. Been a good week. Hey, go have a great weekend. I think it's finally supposed to stop raining and start getting back into those 70s and 80s again. We've been in the 50s and 60s all week, and it's been wet, and it's getting pretty old. But anyway, go have a good Friday, good weekend. Unless, of course, you've made other plans. Oh, by the way, coming up Monday, this week we've been talking about broker habits that can guarantee success. Next week, we're going to be talking about things that broker do that pretty much cost them money. Going to be talking about that next week. Monday morning coffee. Right here, YouTube, morning coffee every Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Central Time. See you Monday. Have a great weekend.